No, not easy at all. Obviously nice, but just a start, and there's a lot more to come. So yeah, it's been a good start, but we're nowhere near where we want to be. We're nowhere near the finished article, so it's a good start. That's all it is. Yeah, personally, I love it. Yeah, I think everyone that's come to the club loves it, and it's somewhere I think I can improve and hopefully have a long career at.
What do you make of the standard up here?
Standard's a lot better than what people say it is. Obviously, teams come in and try and stop us playing, so that makes it difficult. But we have to find ways to do that each week, and every week we've got a different game plan, slightly different. So yeah, it's just something that we enjoy.
6 points clear already at the top of the table. You must feel like you're in the driving seat now for promotion.
It's a good start, but that's all it is. It's there's a long season. Do you know what I mean? And obviously we know what our objective is, and obviously we've hit the ground running. So it's a positive start, but that's all it is.
What do you make of the way that Mark wants to play the game? I mean, there's a lot's been said since he came up. A lot of impressive things have been said about the way that the team started, but at times there also seems to be risk taking. I think of Wes, and a number of times he's trying to launch the ball out and sort of play yourselves into trouble at times.
I wouldn't say we play ourselves into trouble. I think we play ourselves into the game, and we try and start playing football from the back and try and penetrate the opposition by having the ball. Everyone can kick a ball long and have a big striker that tries and fights, but I think we're trying to do something a little bit different, and I think it's working.
Is it worth the risk in that sense to do it that way?
I think so, yeah.
In terms of when you came here, did Mark, you'd worked with him before, were you aware this is the type of way he was going to want to play, or has he changed his methods in any way?
No, I think if you look at the team that he had at Brentford, and they do something very similar. They're a very good team, and he's trying to replicate that here. So it's obviously new for some players, and some players it's we're sort of used to it. So just getting everyone on the same page and working together as a team. So
you've played with James before down south. Have you been surprised by the way the success he's had up here so far?
No, not at all. James is probably a little bit unlucky at Wigan not to get a real run in the team, but his talent's there for everyone to see, and he just needs to be playing every week and improving like we all do. So
have you ever seen a right back that seems to have as much of an impact in a team?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the modern day fullbacks. If you look at in the Premiership, if you can take most teams and you could look at their fullbacks and think they could play on a front three. You could play right wing, left wing. Do you know what I mean? So that is the modern day fullback, and I'm sure Tav will have a great career. He's obviously hit the ground running here, and he's a good lad. He works hard, and he's going to do well.
What about over the other side? Lee Wallace at left back. Is he good enough to be in the Scotland squad? He wasn't named in it today.
Yeah, personally, I believe so. Yeah. Obviously, I don't know much about who's playing in front of him, or but from what I can see, he's a quality left back. I think he's someone that could go play higher, and I know that he's well respected in our change room, and I think so. I think he can go and play for Scotland comfortably.
The suggestions made last season that his decision to stay at Rangers when they went down the leagues had hindered his career.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to talk about Lee's career, and that's up to him what he does. But I'm just happy he's in our team and he's our captain because he's quality.
How do you see the game on Wednesday night going?
I see it like every other game. Like I don't think there's any added pressure, or I think it's just every game we're expected to turn up and take 3 points of everyone, and that's our objective. So that's what we'll do, and we have a game plan. We train hard, and the gaffer and Davey and Jim, they have their thoughts on each game and the opposition, and that's what we do. We know what we want this season, and I think we're going to get it.
Do you think lower league teams will still have a target on Rangers' back?
I think everyone wants to beat Rangers. The more I hear about it, the more it's a cup final for everyone, and everyone wants to have one over us. But like I said, we can just do what we can do. We can't affect anything other than ourselves, and that's what we do.
Confidence seems to be so high at the club. Have you known a dressing room that seems to be as buoyant as this one?
I've been in a few dressing rooms, to be fair, and team spirit's massive, and you get a lot of team spirit from winning games. We also find out when things don't go well who our leaders are, what happens, when things aren't going quite to plan. We find a lot out about players, but I think that dressing room in there is a very good dressing room. I think there's good characters, the work ethic. No one hides. Everyone's on the same page, so I think it's a very good dressing room. I think the gaffer's brought in some good players, and what we've had already, and even the lads that maybe aren't playing, I think they're great to have around, and everyone's in the same boat. So
obviously a lot of new faces coming in the summer. What has the gaffer done to sort of foster that team spirit? Is it just a matter of winning does that, or have you done anything else, trips away sort of thing?
No, I mean we had our pre-season here, and I think the gaffer's just drilled into us from the first day his standards, and everyone's just taken that on board, and everyone's in, trying to impress every day in training, trying to get in the team, trying to stay in the team, and get our objective at the end of the season. So that's all I can say really.
Have you seen much of Gideon Zalalem now in training?
I didn't train today. No, we was on a recovery today, so I haven't seen him, but be looking forward to that. Yeah.